Danger brought me here.
A lot of women coming to Canada from maybe Ukraine as well.
Principle of life. You believe in yourself, develop skills, talents, build your network, supportive network around you. But when I came to Canada, you come to mature capitalism. 50% of the business is still done through relationship marketing.
I've heard you speak so many times, network is net worth. Would you like to elaborate on that? What is basically purpose-driven capitalism? Hello and welcome everyone to Biz Talk with Jyoti. We have a very special guest today who is inspiring and dynamic. She is a very strong gender equality advocate and she runs an organization called Immigrant Women in Business, which is an organization solely dedicated to helping immigrant women who want to run their business. Over the years, she has amassed thousands in followership and helped numerous women establish business in Canada. So her journey is inspiring. She fled Russia and came to Canada and made it her home. Let's hear from her and get inspired. Hi, Svetlana. Welcome to Biz Talk with Jyoti. How are you doing today?
Fantastic.
All right. So, Svetlana, welcome. And I have so much appreciation for what you do. You are an inspiration to so many people and to me as well. So let's talk a little bit about, your journey from Russia to Canada and how did it all happen and what's been your story?
Oh my goodness. I mean, they have till tomorrow. I've been in Canada for 30 years. My son is 37, so a lot of years, a
Wow.
lot of beautiful days, weeks, hours, and minutes of productive and humbling experiences. But like any immigrant, I came here 30 years ago to create better future for my family. Danger brought me here. The minute that I heard that I have to watch my son, for my family to be safe, I made my decision right away so that I'm going to leave my country. So here we are, 30 years later. I'm still here, and I think it's one of the best decisions in my life was to come to this country.
Awesome. So I think a lot of people have come to Canada, including myself, for whatever reasons we have, and we call this beautiful country our home. And we are building a life here, and it is so much true for a lot of women who are coming to Canada from maybe Ukraine as well and other parts of the world. So I know you are running this fantastic institution, Immigrant Women in Business, who is helping thousands of women across Canada in establishing themselves. So what was the thought behind starting this Immigrant Women in Business?
You're talking to entrepreneur, like any entrepreneur, any leader. That's why I love my entrepreneurship, because it fixes problems, really. I mean, that's what makes somebody else's life, which are our customers. We create the products and services that make other people's lives better. All right, so that's no different from any of my other businesses, is to do good. I knew that I could do it. Basic 101 principle of life. You believe in yourself, you work very hard on yourself, develop skills, talents, build your network, supportive network around you. And once you have that, it's only scaling your existing impact. And Immigrant Women in Business was one of my latest developments in my business career. And thinking behind that is to help women to create a beautiful life here in Canada, which I strongly believe that it's available for everyone who comes to this country.
Right. Great. So I know 38 years ago when you came down to Canada, it's not like today where there's technology, free flowing information, and accessibility to a lot of things that we have today. So what was it like when you started your own business 38 years ago when you came down to Canada? And entrepreneurship is an intimidating journey on its own. It's a journey which people fear. So what was it like when you started, and uh, you know what were the thoughts that were there in your mind?
Um, I would say, again, back to basic, I'm very logical. Logic will lead you to do things that make sense. All right. And business that will have business, it's very simple. They go there to work, to make tangible positive impact, whatever it is, whatever form it is, big, small, but any. That's why I love entrepreneurship, and I believe that everybody should be some type of entrepreneur, because it's an opportunity for you to become better and improve somebody else's life, right? But back to your question, I came here 30 years ago. Yes, we didn't have technology, but I could quickly identify the competition level in the marketplace. I'm an economist, that's my education, and I built my first business in Russia. So when I came to Canada, I looked around, I didn't speak English, zero, none. I looked around, my heart told me, because I did feel right away the air of freedom, air of human right. You can tell the way people communicate, they're kind, they're nice. There's a reason for that. It means they have safety. It means they have security. It means people go to jail for financial fraud. It means we have protected human rights and gender equality. We do. Otherwise, people would be in a different vibe, right? I like that country. Right away, I like Canada right away. So, but I did understand again logically that it's a country of saturated capitalism. Capitalism has been here for a long time. I came from the country where I built a business when we didn't have a competition. I opened the business in my own country where I had only one product in the marketplace with no competition in that category. Of course, I'll scale fast, right? But when I came to Canada, you come to mature capitalism. But I knew right away that I have to connect with people, find those people who are self-made multimillionaires. Not people who inherited the money, but people who are self-made, because I was planning to become self-made in this country. I knew that I would build something from scratch, from the beginning, because a lot of wealth in this country, people inherit the money. People, they have second, third generation businesses that their parents, their grandparents built. So in my case, it wasn't the case. So I knew that I had to build something from scratch, and right away I start looking for people who build companies, sold it to other companies. That was an interest to me, and once I did that, I had a practical landscape and people who I made sure they're my friends. I just killed them with my passion and the desire to make the world a better place. They had to be my mentors. But once I had that backbone, I knew if I'll start running, I have somebody who can always be holding my back if I need them. And that's why Immigrant Women in Business was born. But again, back to your question, why and what? Yes, we didn't have internet, which is with respect to integrating into Canadian society, I would say it was more difficult, but at the same time, easier. Because today we have all the technologies in the world, and we have mental health issues on the rise. And if you ask me how many newcomers network face-to-face every day, which that should be their job, right? They don't do that. So that's why we don't, I think that we are integrating even worse than we used to be. Because we didn't have the information. We had only our two legs. But oh boy, we made sure we worked those legs. So it's interesting time. So without technologies, yes, I build businesses. Without technology, But again, back to basic. Still, I mean, I was just pulling the stats from Statistics Canada. 90% of the business is still done through relationship marketing. Business is about relationship. Life is about relationship. Everything is about people. Marketing is about people. Business is about people. Life is about people. Go love people. Open your heart. Find your passion, and Canada will reward you greatly, no matter technology or not, because at the end of the day, it's all about a relationship with other people and value you provide.
Absolutely. That's great. Fantastic. And that is why I've heard you speak so many times and say network is net worth. And that is what you keep saying, right?
Yeah, it's on all inspirational quotes out there, right? They're all there. You're not creating anything. You're taking it from other people, right? So we're just
Yeah.
executing it and repeating it.
Right, absolutely. And that's something which is a very big key takeaway to, take in implement in life. So I was going through one of Kate Davis's, blogs on her website, and I came to read about you. And there is something that is mentioned: shift towards purpose driven capitalism. Would you like to elaborate on that? What what is basically purpose driven capitalism, and what should shift towards it?
um, we live in the era of social impact. Maybe back to basic. Probably maybe it'll help your audience to connect to things. Business is not about us. Yes, you have to be passionate, but business is about our consumers. People, business is about our customers, and all leaders in whatever that business form they're entering the world, nonprofit, for profit, or whatever impact they want to scale, even in without any financial vehicle behind that. They We understand the trend. We study our trends. So we used to study baby boomers. We knew exactly what they're looking for, and we would create products and services that they want, right? So today, the trend, if you study the trend, millennials and Zs, it's clearly all the studies are done, marketing research, business analysis, all the data is there, and it's been there for the last 15 years actually. That the trend wants to make a difference, not just wants to make a difference, they demand to be engaged in making a difference. So it's a big, if you ask me 30 years ago, did most of my people wanted to make a difference? Yes. Did they? No, because it was money driven capitalism. The definition of success used to be money, used to be cars and diamonds. And if you have island, airplane, a chauffeur, you made it. Not today. So that's why you're asking me about purpose-driven and conscious-driven capitalism, is because of the trend. Trend is you guys, millennials and Zs, who demand for us to build new business models where they can work, contribute, enjoy themselves, be happy, and get paid for that. It used to be other way around. Okay, now it back the way it should be. See the way we started: build relationship, providing value, not sell and build relationship. Build relationship, provide value, then sell. So the actually capitalism entered the magical stage of growth in Canada, in the United States, in many developed capitalistic countries, which I strongly believe in capitalism versus socialism. I love socialism, but it's by far not promoting that level of innovation that requires to create the products and services that make the society better, right? So again, your purpose driven when it comes to the trends. Businesses is not about us, it's about you. And it's finally in that stage where the definition of happiness for you guys and success is enjoy yourself, right? The definition of winning in life today is to be happy. So being happy, it means during the day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You want to do things that makes this world a better place. Whether you create your own product and service that makes that makes people's life better, or you go resell, or you work for the companies that actually engages you, that you can see transparently, scalably impact that that company creates. And that's where we are right now. And you're thinking your demands on us, on older people, to create that, because you guys, you're scaling through technology, but we're helping you to scale it with the relationship with influencers working together, right? Us, old generation. But your push on the marketplace came from us, obviously, because us baby boomers, not a lot of them, you'll find them happy because they live that capitalism, money-driven capitalism. They thought that having, the most beautiful wife and Bentley and the dog and the island created happiness, which I did clearly see 30 years ago. Because remember when I started, when I came to Canada, I surrounded myself with people who built companies, sold it to another companies. Most of them, they were not happy. When I came to their life, Svetlana, they were so happy because I came to their life, because they were in the money world, right? So that's where we are. It's an exciting time to be alive. That's what I say today for everybody, and especially for our beautiful women immigrants who come to this country, knowing that half of the women around the world, they don't have this opportunity. They come from the countries where gender equality is not even, they haven't even started working on it yet. So when women come to this country, to your audience, if you're still looking for the place how you can grow, contribute, become, do not hesitate. Come to our events. They cost nothing. Pick up the phone. Now we have a friend, Jyoti, who they can always call, and we can make the bridge for everyone's leadership growth and development, that I'm pretty sure will capitalize to a lot of beautiful things that we can create together.
Absolutely, absolutely, right. So that's a great thought. Um, a lot of women who are coming to Canada these days, and you are helping businesses, women in businesses. What do you think? What do you find is the most common problem that these women face? What is it that they're lacking there, where they need the most amount of support?
Support, mentors. They don't believe in themselves. It's difficult. You come to from another country. You don't know the landscape here. You don't have the network here. I mean, people who come from other countries, they're already risk takers. They'll have already entrepreneurial spirit within them. I mean, they already made a decision to come here to make their life better, to leave their parents' religion, their soft network, right? I mean, they came here to create better. They came here to work harder, and they know that they have to. So yeah, I mean, the common thing that I see, that they're by themselves. We never build businesses by ourselves. It's impossible. And even if you make businesses by yourself, I have a number of wealthy women who came to me through Immigrant Women in Business from all over, and they were clearly not lacking money. They were lacking feeling that they wanted to belong and to contribute, right? They wanted to be they want to be belong. They wanted to be. They want to feel that they belong in an organization that execute the giving spirit. I have resources, but I want to share with other people. So you want to your women who want to become leaders, who want to be entrepreneurs, own the small business, or just figured out things in life here in Canada, you have to be in that soil of network where people make you feel that you are special, appreciated, and when you feel that you belong. It's usually in organizations who lead with diversity and inclusion, right? That's what Canada is. Forget about, you're from here, I'm from there. Canada's strength is what? Diversity. Not in a statement on your mission statement on your website is in action. If in your dinner table, if in your friends circle, close friends circles, and when you get together, you don't see black, brown, white, Asian, and Muslim, you're not in Canada. You won't be able to capitalize in Canada, because that's what really Canada is all about. But yes, I mean, you're a beautiful audience, immigrants, women. They just most of them, they're lacking that. You can call it whatever you want to call it. I mean, oh yeah, I have fear. I don't believe in myself enough. Or can I really do that? Of course, they do not know. They do not know how this market works. Business is not about the product. It's about who and how I'm going to sell the product to. You in marketing, you understand that, right? So you have to belong to the field, to the network who already develop all those channels that they can say, okay, you developed a great product, fantastic. We can sell this product to this, and this channel because I know people, and that's the right channel for this product. See, your belief system right away goes from here to there because you see scalability. It has nothing to do with being smart. You see scalability and your belief in your business and in yourself to do the business grows from 10% to 95 right away.
Right. Absolutely. So, I mean, what I deduce is actually with women who are coming to do business in Canada, or immigrant women who choose to do business in Canada, basically, they are not, the first problem is not that they don't have a product or they don't have financial advice or they do not have a marketing channel. Their primary problem is lack of belief in themselves, right? So, this is what they are facing primarily. Okay. So
Yeah, so
I know.
that's why that a lot of people, I mean, there's online too, right? I mean, you have to really belong to your own tribe of practical leaders. You have to be very selective because internet, yeah, it brings transparency, but at the same time, everyone is the coach. Everyone is an expert of something.
That is true.
Can position themselves. Doesn't mean that they're really experts. I mean, we all have to learn. I personally don't even like that word. I don't think that anybody is an expert. I mean, because look at marketing field, look at business. The landscape is changing. Technologies are changing. You cannot be expert. I mean, you have to be in a network of people where people they buy into constantly learning. Even if they accomplish things, they understand that's how little do I know, how much is it there to learn, and how many people I can help with the resources that I've generated in the last 20 years being in Canada. That's the network you want to belong, because it can be rather confusing. Because you can hire marketing, sales, business development, lead generation, it'll take you nowhere. It's not hiring experts that position themselves on social media that they're experts. It's a different type of network you're looking for, and it really starts with you opening your heart. That's how God created us. Open your heart, go with your smile, go with your spirit, and meet people. Then bring your heart will lead you. Ask direct questions to leaders, and you'll feel that you belong. That group will give you support, right? And I'm pretty sure there are many of them in Canada.
Absolutely. Great. I mean, you emphasize so much on the power of networking and meeting people, and absolutely, that's the way. I think today we are more stuck to our screens than we should be stuck to more people, talking about what we could do next. Right. So, in your journey with immigrant women, have you ever come across one striking business that really had the potential and made a mark, and you remember distinctly? Okay, this is something which is remarkable landmark business that came out.
The people who that I know,
Yeah,
or the people from IWB, or just the people who
I
created the
mean
product.
anything. I mean, who stands out in your memory? I mean, this was remarkable, kind of.
There are many of them. There recently, And a couple of ladies who I helped with the consumable product, they made it to big stores and big box stores. They deal with national wholesale distributors. Yeah, I mean, the products are here to sell. I mean, they are here to help. There is product by I mean, you'll see it in the stores right now. It's a natural popsicle, Nana brand. They just so I like anything scalable. That's my area of expertise. I love consumable products because we are not lacking consumers in this country. 450,000 new consumers coming to this country every year. What a beautiful market. What a beautiful place to do the business, right? So, and people they eat here in this country, right? I mean, we have to eat. We need to create a lot of things. We come here for opportunities, and we come here eat and work, and enjoy ourselves, obviously. But yeah, those products like that, it's that's what I like, because I know that I can play the role, and I can help with my connections. But anybody, we are working right now with two also national distributors in Canada, and getting those products to China through our board member, who've been dealing with export import for 20 years in China. So he's taking the samples to big distributors of Canadian made natural body care products. It's a shea butter with different other ingredients, healing product, and the product from with calamansi protein bar, which is one of our founding members. She's from Philippines. She had still has a gym for many years. COVID hit hard her, like most traditional businesses, and they advised her, like, it's tough. Traditional business is tough, right? But she is a phenomenal leader, and advised her to create a product with Filipino spice, right? I mean, just I ask her to find ingredient from Philippines that nobody knows in Canada. Very, very unique ingredient. And you as a marketer, you understand why. Because it'll enter the marketplace through the marketing campaign of creating curiosity. So your protein bar is calamansi protein bar. Calamansi is lemon from Philippines that has 50 times more strength of the lemon. So anyways, I mean, we do things like that, but I like cultural spice, and I understand scalability, and I understand good products, but I also see right away how we can market it. But any distributors, any influencers who distribute products, they look at you right away. Okay, give me how I can enter the marketplace. Even if you create a healthy protein bar, but if you don't market it properly, I mean, you'll be so. I like stories like that, because it brings me to my area of expertise, and scalable business, which I personally love. And we always stand for, especially for immigrant women in business, we always stand for authentic leadership. We stand for great products and services. And even if the people that come to us with businesses selling furniture and cars, they come to us to add corporate social responsibility to their business. A gentleman, they start calling me every day, helping, offering help. Those who build businesses, immigrants who have successful businesses, and they call me offering help. How we can we contribute to gender equality? So this is phenomenal time for us. This is another thing that is very important. But back to stories. Any consumable, I have a bunch of those stories. But yes, check Nana, change at the big box stores. Look at calamansi bar in Whole Foods, and hopefully in China, and our shea butter in through wholesale distributors in all natural health food stores in Canada.
Wow. I'd look forward to. I'd check that protein bar out for sure. Great. So, okay, I think I asked you. You are basically running short of time because I know you have another meeting in some time. So, I think you bring in a lot of expertise, and people look up to you, including myself. I know you are somebody who is passionate, full of energy all the time, and you're always building something new. So, what's new coming up? What new projects are there that's coming up for you?
Oh my goodness, are you sure you're ready? Oh, God, I mean, we have that. I'm an entrepreneur, right? I mean, the backbone of my why we came out from retirement, my husband and I, and a bunch of us came out back to working because we have a big issue right now in the marketplace, right? All our social issues, they're getting worse in Canada. In the United States, we give 500 billion to charities and nonprofit every year, and none of the causes they're getting better. So we created a new business model in the giving space, which is one of its kind, but it's one of the first for-profit social enterprises. And backed on that business model, which is scalable, transparent, collaborative. So we're building different B2B projects. Okay. One of them is ROI Square, where we can measure through our marketing efforts and through working with influencers through our business models. We take marketing budget of the corporation and we can guarantee sales. In marketing, you probably never dealt with people who can guarantee sales. We have benefactors project that we created on that business model. Again, it runs through online influencers, which is a funding model for nonprofits. Again, more sustainable because it's subscription based. And we are working on scaling immigrant women in business, our daily kind of impacts, opening new chapters, and working with key individuals now to scale our mentorship program. We're building the app, Immigrants Mentoring Immigrants, and we are getting ready for March 8th, which is our big, lofty, bold goal is to have March 8th as a statutory holiday in Canada. March 8th is International Women's Day. 29
Yeah.
countries around the world, they close down. So we don't have a statutory holiday in March. So we want to bring it to our government and have this day for us, for women, day
Yeah,
off.
celebrate that March 8th for sure. Yes.
But it
Yeah,
has to
that's
be done through initiatives, right? So that's the initiative. I mean, it's a lot of beautiful work. Absolutely, Jyoti. Please get your community to come together to get out there to meet people. Anybody needs help, please do not tell them. Do not hesitate to contact me directly. We have kind of immigrant women in business mentors, but we also have just gender equality advocates who opening resources through their communities, right? Because there's a lot of refugees from Ukraine, from Palestine, right? So we have people who serve only them through partnership with other organizations. So we're very good in building relationship, building those bridges, because by ourselves, we are not fixing things. So we gotta all work together. And for us, who women, we do very good job working together because we lead with the heart. So when leaders, we collaborate and work together. That's what really needs to happen in a marketplace. And us women, we do it very well. We can put our egos aside and lead. Really, it doesn't really matter on what level of success we are, but we are really lead by love, by human spirit, by collaborative approach, looking really at how our collective wisdom can create solutions so our children, they live phenomenal future in this country.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Great. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jyoti. We'll talk to you soon. We'll see you soon. And
Yes,
please
I
engage your community.
all the best for all the projects of yours, and I wish all the very best for all the women businesses who are associated with IWB or otherwise, a very great success in life. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you so much, Jyoti. Bye for now. Bye bye.
Bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of conversation with Svetlana. We endeavor to bring you more individuals who we can all learn from. Like, share, and subscribe this channel so that we are enabled to bring you more such inspiring people on this channel. Thank you.